Welcome to this week's edition of eThekwini Matters. My name is Zimbili Mazibuko, your host. Today we profile the city's impactful fashion development program, which encourages entrepreneurship in the fashion industry. Over the past 12 years, the program uplifted the local fashion industry and stimulated job creation. We are honored to be joined by Sandile Mngadi, founder of Juke Clothe Your Soul, and Mngadi scooped a special recognition award at the recent Durban Fashion Fair Recognition Awards. Mngadi sikubingelele sikwamkele namhlanje on eThekwini Matters.
Thank you for having me.
Can you please define your brand to us?
Okay, I'm a specialist with menswear, so my chosen technique is tailoring. As I grew, I decided that tailoring speaks more to what I like because I'm more of a technical designer. So I cater for mostly menswear. I also do women's wear as well. My brand, I think it represents an African with elements of the so-called Eurocentric, because we are wearing fabrics, so we are slightly in Europe and as Africans as well.
Tell me about your journey with the program, the Durban Fashion Program. How long have you been with the program? Have you been part of the program?
Yeah, I guess it's safe to say that I'm a guinea pig of the program, because I was amongst the first group that went to Milan for the internship program in 2011, and it's been an amazing journey. I've never thought I would see myself growing or witness the growth in the brand that I decided to start back then. So the program has really stepped in for me and other designers as well.
You are talking about 2011 when you started your relationship with the program.
With the program.
How have you grown since then? Because I'm sure in 2011, you were not where you are right now in terms of your brand.
Exactly. In 2011, I can say that I was someone who liked fashion. That's how I started, because of the love of it. But I was not well informed with what's happening in the industry and what do I need to know to call myself a designer, because I didn't even call myself a designer back then.
And the trends.
Yeah, I just fell in the craft and then started doing it. So back then, I'll categorize myself as a streetwear fashion maker. And then as I moved on with the program, I then decided to start investing more in me as a brand, in the craft that I do, because I'm one of the self-taught fashion designers. So the program also challenged me to invest more, because I don't have the educational training of it, but I do have the skill to do it. But the educational part of it also is important. So the program was challenging me to grow and invest more into the brand in terms of educating myself. What is designing? What is conceptualizing when you start to create a collection? What do you do? What makes the collection? So those are the things that I picked up along the way as I grew with the brand DFF.
So how long have you showcased your design in the DFF ramp?
I've never missed a season.
So you're always there.
I've done all of them, yeah.
And how many job opportunities have you created over the years?
I've created quite a few. I've also created other designers. I think my personality lies more on the training, because I've like developed quite a few prominent fashion designers, and I've also shaped some who came to me. Maybe let's say they say, I don't know how to create a range. How can you help me? Then I developed like a small mentorship program for them, and guided them to awards, themselves winning awards as well. So I think I'm more contributing in the development of other fashion designers. And in terms of the employment, I've employed 3 ladies who have started their own businesses, and I've also worked with 2 guys who also have started their own businesses as well.
Tell us about your recognition awards. I'm sure it's something that is very exciting for you as a businessman, as an individual.
Yeah, it was. It was very exciting and unexpected also. As the title of the award itself, it's a special recognition. I was so overwhelmed with feelings also. It made me realize that whatever I've been, let's say, contributing in the fashion industry is being recognized. Because sometimes we do things without even expecting to be recognized, without even knowing that someone is watching. So it means, to me, it means that someone was watching and they're giving a nod to my contribution.
And what would you say is special about your brand? Yini ongathi special ibalulekile ngebrand yakho, or something that is different ngayo?
Judging from what people say or what they usually ask me when they interact with me about my brand, is that I stick to what I believe in. I don't really follow trends, but I do watch what's going on. But the trends don't drive the brand. You could clothe your soul. So my aesthetic are very strong, and I think it's because I also developed them unaware. It's something that came natural. So it's hard for me to drift from the identity of the brand. I do believe each and every collection that I create, as much as they are not the same, but there is that cohesiveness in them. All of them, you can just tell that is you clothe your soul.
Is it men's underwear or women as well?
I do mostly menswear, but I also do women's wear. I started as a menswear designer.
Okay.
Because it was a category that was lacking at the time where I started. Like everyone was doing women's wear. So I started showcasing menswear only. But I had female customers. So they've been like asking me why you don't showcase for women's wear, because we are your customers. We also want to see what you're bringing the next season. And then I slowly started introducing women's wear into my menswear collection. It's still a menswear category, but with a few women's wear looks.
No, okay, no. Thank you very much for that. What would your message be to other young, aspiring fashion designers?
I say first, start the fashion brand when you are passionate about fashion. You need that drive, because as much as it's fun, and I enjoy it because I love it. I think if you are young and you like fashion, you need to be specific that this is the love of my life. I'm going to grow with it. It's going to grow with me. There's going to be challenges. Actually, there's more challenges than the cleats. The cleats are only like 5%. 95% is the challenges. So you need to prepare yourself. It's a very fun career, because you just do something that you like. You just create from nothing. There's room for growth every time when you work on a new collection. So just keep investing in yourself as a young designer. I think you should stay a young designer at heart, even when you are emerging designer, because that's what keeps you fresh, that keeps you going, and you keep supplying us with new ideas.
Just as a last question, how has the city contributed to the growth of your brand?
It has contributed so much. The platform itself, it's huge. If I were to like do it on my own, I would suffer a lot financially. Maybe I won't even do it. It's so huge, and also the opportunities that comes after you've showcased on the platform. You get invited to other big fashion events as well, it exposes you so much. The only thing that you spend is creating your collection, and it comes with a very big marketing platform.
So how do people get hold of you?
People can
Are you on
get,
social media platform?
yeah. On social media, I'm mostly on Instagram and Facebook. I recommend Instagram for business more because it talks pictures. Facebook, there's wording and stuff like that, so it gets distorted. So on Instagram, it's Duke underscore NUZ. That's my personal one. And the business one, it's Duke underscore Claudio. So
Thank you very much, Sandile, for coming through to our show today.
thank you for having me.
That was Sandile Juke Mngadi, founder of Juke, Clothe Your Soul. From myself and the entire team, it's goodbye till next time. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share.